From July 11th to the 12th and the 18th till the 19th, I volunteered once again for Day Out with Thomas. My friends and I got all of the Thomas & Friends models set up in the hobby shop at the Illinois Railway Museum. And I also bought my Amercon model of City of Truro to display it on the layout as a reference to the Railway series and Series 3 of Thomas & Friends. Just like last year, we've done some episodes of Thomas & Friends references in our layout for visitors to have fun seeing and capture their fun memories with certain episodes that they grew up with. Not only do I volunteer in the hobby shop, but I also mostly volunteer outside of the hobby shop, greeting visitors and making sure all the visitors are having a wonderful time without any issues or problems, which by so far, it all went really well, and even I myself did my own fun while I was checking out Day Out with Thomas.
All aboard! I'm going to be really useful. Ride the rails with some very special cargo. Away we go! See you soon!
On July 12th, I got to have fun riding in Thomas's cab as I did last year. After riding in Thomas on the same day, I've also got to ride in Percy's cab as well, which it was also my first time riding on Percy this year. Afterwards, at the end of the day, I took some pictures of me with Thomas and Percy. In addition, just to surprise you all, between July 12th and the 19th, I've done my own new remake like I did last year with Old Iron. This time it was a remake of my favorite episode from Series 2 of Thomas & Friends, Edward's Exploit, and I hope you all enjoy this new remake I've made and edited.
Wind and rain buffeted Edward. His sanding gear failed, and his fireman rode in front, dropping sand on the rails by hand. Suddenly, Edward's wheels slipped fiercely. With a shrieking crack, something broke. The crew inspected the damage. Repairs took some time. "One of your crank pins broke, Edward," said his driver. "We've taken your side rods off. Now you're like an old-fashioned engine. Can you get these people home? They must start back tonight." "I'll try, sir," promised Edward. Edward puffed and pulled his hardest, but his wheels kept slipping and he could not start the heavy train. The passengers were anxious. Driver, fireman, and guard went along the train, making adjustments between the coaches. "We've loosened the couplings, Edward. Now you can pick your coaches up one by one, just as you do with trucks." "That will be much easier," said Edward. "Come on," he puffed, and moved cautiously forward. The first coach moving helped to start the second, and the second helped the third. I've done it, puffed Edward. "Steady, boy," warned his driver. "Well done, boy. You've got them. And he listened happily to Edward's steady beat as he forged slowly but surely ahead.
On the second weekend, we've done some changes in our layout, and as usual, we've also made more episode references for the visitors. On July 18th, I've got to meet one of my friends, Sudrian Model Workshop, from Trainfest last year, who brought his lady replica he made to Day Out with Thomas. And I even got to hold her, which was a very nice lady model that is so accurate to her official model in Thomas and the Magic Railroad.
Oh my, grease and oil. I wasn't expecting this hill.
A little later, I went to a gift shop for a bit to check around, and they do have lots of new nice merchandise that they've displayed this year for the visitors to buy. There are even a new Day Out with Thomas bags that are good, but a lot of visitors, to my amazement, got the one that everyone is all familiar with, and I myself, of course, also got the one that I am more familiar with as well.
Hello, friends! Hello, friends! Thank you for visiting Day Out with Thomas.
On the last day on July 19th of Day Out with Thomas, I got to do another cab ride in Thomas's cab once again. Afterwards, I've met Jadis Entertainment in the hobby shop, who showed me his really nice custom HO model of Thomas. And that was all the times I had during Day Out with Thomas. All the days went very well, and this year was successful as last year. And here are the products that I've bought from Day Out with Thomas, as you can see here, including the size 5 and 6 shirts for a collection, and for when I have kids of my own in the future, of course. Oh, and just to inform you all, my friends and I did a Magic Railroad theme on our layout in the hobby shop, and it was appropriate to do it this year because 2026 is when everyone gets to see the director's cut, aka the Britt Allcroft edition of Thomas and the Magic Railroad. On the layout is my Brio Thomason Lady and my Kids Meal toys, and on the HO set is my Ertl Lady, Mr. Conductor 13's Shocked Thomas and his Diesel 10, and my little PT Boomer figure on Diesel 10 I made, along with Burnett Stone I also made for Lady. Thomas and the Magic Railroad is considered controversial due to the magic elements and the fact that the movie mentions that Sodor is set in a special universe, which Sodor is meant to take place in the real world, which I do agree is what Thomas is supposed to be. And even the real-life country names were even mentioned in both the Railway series and the TV series, like Wales and Scotland, for example.
The other engines can manage. They've got big fireboxes, but Henry's is small and can't make the heat. Now, with Welsh coal, he'd be different, see?
The other engines can manage, they have big fireboxes. Henry's is small and can't make the heat. With Welsh coal, he'd be a different engine.
Let me tell you, an engine for goods work will arrive from Scotland tomorrow.
Donald and Douglas are twins and had arrived from Scotland to help the Fat Controller, but only one engine had been expected.
And of course, we all know what Wilbert Awdry himself would say if he saw the movie himself.
No.
But the movie did give everyone's nostalgia and childhood memories from it, despite of the controversy. And I too had nostalgia ever since I saw the film on the big screen 26 years ago on Saturday, August 19th in Carpentersville, Illinois. And I do appreciate that Britt Allcroft wanted to make a special film not only for global Thomas fans in the UK, Australia, and Japan to enjoy, but also for Shining Time Station fans in North America to also enjoy as well. Trainboy even brings up valid points why people like the film despite the issues, which I would recommend checking out if you haven't watched his 2 videos yet. Brennan Carty and Joseph Marshall still need your help to make Britt Allcroft's version of her film come to life. So in order to help, you can consider donating or buy any Magic Railroad products, which does count as donating, and they'll be able to make it happen, which is where I got my Magic Railroad cap from, by the way. And in addition, you'll also officially earn a name credit in the film for donating on the Magic Railroad website. So please donate and share it to any Thomas fans around the world that wanted to see the director's cut version come to life at the premiere. And I myself will be looking forward to attending the premiere once the team announced the premiere date after the restoration of the director's cut. And lastly, I recommend watching the special direct that just came out on August 15th on the Magic Railroad YouTube channel, where you'll get to see John Bellis explaining about his involvement as voicing Thomas, which you all should go check out if you haven't saw it yet.